Zooms out and then he comes back in. It's what the people want. Zuby, don't run from me. Zuby. Zuby, come back. Zuby, I'm trying to interview you. Sir, what did you witness? Can you describe what you saw here? No. Okay. No one wants to talk. And also, we've got a disgruntled feline. Can you tell me what you saw here today?
Today we are riding drum samples. Oh, the sticks are gonna drive me insane. It is about 7:30. I was supposed to be there at 7. Decided to go grab some coffee first, make sure I'm totally ready for this. Not sure what I'm gonna eat today. Didn't pack a lunch. Didn't pack a lunch. That was not smart. Excellent. First, we're gonna go set up everything. We gotta go set up all the microphones, make sure everything's treated, move the panels in. We're gonna have to make sure that our template's running, everything sounds good before we even get started, and that's gonna be a whole slew of time. But I'm so excited. This is gonna be an absolute blast. I hope we make some great music today. Catch you on the flippity flip. Guess where I'm at? I'm at the King's house. Must make it to the door. Oh my God, you're so sexy. You show up with coffee. With coffee.
Traitor. You are a traitor.
This is where it's at.
The day we recorded samples. It's something we both wanted to do for a long time. We've talked about for years, and we just finally decided we gotta do it. We both have been working in audio for a long time. We've both been playing drums for decades. We were doing it at my home studio, and we wanted something that was unique. We didn't want to sound like every other drum room out there, so we thought, hey, nobody else has made drum samples in my living room, so I remember feeling like, all right, I need to get up super early. I need to get stuff set up, get all the quiet stuff out of the way while my wife stays in bed, make some coffee for my buddy Mikey. We've got all these awesome drums. We spent all this money on new drum heads for all of them. We had all the acoustic panels. We had all the stands. We had the drums in the living room, the room mics in the kitchen. When we took that entire day to just swap out heads and tune drums, we did go over and rework all the bearing edges. We got it sounding probably as good as it's ever sounded. We took our time tuning. We carefully selected the drum heads, so we knew they were going to sound good, but I still think there was kind of a feeling of apprehension as far as like, is this going to be worth it? We got everything mic'd up, and we started just doing some sample recordings. And just, you know, speaking of those Steven Slate ML2 mics for the overheads, I remember we did our first run with the drums, and we soloed those, and I was just blown away by how good they sounded. They were incredible. And then I was like, oh my God, my living room sounds that good for two. You'd never guess it was done in a living room. We determined that I would be the one running the recording rig, and Mike is 10 times the drummer I am, so we had been doing all our collaboration in Logic, and I love Logic. I love the workflow. It's great for collaborating and recording ideas. But yeah, no, Cubase is definitely the one I know best. Been using it for years now, and it's just second nature. And at the end of the day, we wanted something that would be unique, that you wouldn't find anywhere else. And then selfishly, I wanted to be able to have samples of my own drums. My poor neighbors had to listen to us from 7 a.m. until I think it was 11 p.m. we finally finished. Luckily, the police were not called. We were tuning between every single take. Super tedious. We knew it was going to be a long day, but I think even we were surprised with how long it ended up taking. We wanted to have at least 10 good usable hits of each velocity layer we were doing. So that meant we were probably recording 20 hits for each velocity layer until we were both satisfied we had 10 good ones. And then between each velocity layer, we would stop and retune the drum, which means pulling it off the stand, putting the tune bot on it, retuning it, putting it back up, resetting the microphones, checking levels. It was intense, but it was worth it.
These taste like plastic.